Welcome to V3e Extenics channel. This is class 3. I'm also introduced of China original discipline Extenics. I use my new book, Logic of Innovation, Extenics, to introduce the basic theory of this Chinese original innovation methodology. What is Extenics? So I explain that again. Extension theory, extension innovation method, and extension engineering formed a new science named Extenics. It is an original China new science discipline. I studied the possibility of extending things, rules, and methodology, of developing innovation with formalized patterns for resolving contradiction problems. The nature of innovation is come from solving contradiction problem. So it is the content, even though in Chinese I will translate in English in my class. So this class we talk about method first. Independent innovation method first. Extended is to study the possibility of extending things, rules, and methodology. That is why we would like to use a formalized pattern of the things to resolve contradiction problem. However, before we propose the solution, the critical thing is firstly to clearly describe and define your problem. That is why we use the basic element. It is a logic cell of Extenics, include meta element, affair element, and relation element. When things are expanded in the basic element, creativity can be generated based on its divergent thinking. First, I would like to introduce why we let independent innovation method first. It is come from more than 10 years ago on 3 July 2007. Paris Wan given directive. At that time in China, 3 old scientists proposed that independent innovation method first. The innovation method is the foundational source of independent innovation. That is why our parent Wan given the indication that we are focused and take the series on that, and asked different China's government department to focus it and propose more than 10 years ago. So, under this environment, Extended is a very good methodology. Fulfill this topic, method first. So, now I explained how to establish Extended describe the problem in the model first. Basic element is an order, tribal, composite of object, characteristic, and its measured value, denoted by B equal to OCV. It's a little bit like you are writing the program. You have the object-oriented program. You separate your characteristic and object. For meta element in the Extended, we call meta name as the object and the characteristic and value. So when we describe the meta, we use the formula M equal to QMCMVM. And we like that. If a cloud, what is the color? Color is a characteristic, and the color is a blue. Blue is a value. So when we describe different things, we can use this formula meta element. When I discussed with Professor Choi, we think the confused about the feature and characteristic, because in Chinese translation from feature and characteristic may be the same, but actually Professor Choi said it is have some different. Feature here is a general description include characteristic and value. Both characteristic and value together name feature. That is easy to separate more clearly. Another is the affair element. It's about action. Action is as the object, and its formula is A equal to OA, CA, and VA, and like this way. Describe all action. Many functions of your product or service is an action, and use this one to describe your service. It's a very good modeling to help you extend the possibility in each characteristic and value and get your creative result. Relation element is another one. Is some relation name as the object, and from the formula is R equal to OR CR VR. It's both component in your product have different relation, up or down, left or right, or in or outside, inside. So it can help you to change the relation and get your creativity. All this model will in my blog on model building here. And after that, I will one by one to describe what is a meta element, affair element, and relation element, and explain how to use this model to generate creative idea and innovation service on product in the future. Before the end of this class, I would like to use Professor Troyman photo to let us establish Chinese original discipline, Extenics, and based on Extenics to achieve a culture of innovation. Thank you for your attention. Bye.